What is good? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show for today. And let me just go ahead and give out a quick shout out to this. If you were coming for this show, all right, and try to take us down, which I don't think anybody was, let me just say, we just did 11 months of this show homeless, out of a car and a hotel. I didn't even have my clothes. I am back with everything in life. And if you thought you were going to take us down, you had the shot. You should have let that bow rip because now you done lost it, Haas. Let's go, Mosh. My boy, I'm fired up, man. Feels good to be home. What's up, man? How we doing?
Heck yeah. We had a rough day yesterday. Hopefully you were following live, so we got some of it back, but I really feel a clean sweep coming. It's coming.
You know what? I do too. And look, Matty Boy said it best, all right? He said, AB, Mosh, Tina's here. We can start now. You're exactly right. We can start now. Tina, good to see you. Absolutely love it. Now, okay, here's the deal. All right, I didn't have time to get my man Prince of Picks up on the screen, but he texted me and said, hey, man, sorry, busy, got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to get his picks on the screen. Give me just a second because, like I said, now that we can do this from under a roof, my boy, in trouble. But, Mosh, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Now, I've got to reload the slides because unlike us who show up, Google, it's just not, man. They're not getting it together. You know, I think that we're going to have to send over, you know, who was your favorite Giants coach or Yankees coach? Did you have a favorite?
I mean, manager Torrey. I mean, like, how can you go with anybody else?
Big Joe Torre. No, I'm with you. Big Joe Torre's the man. We're going to have to send Joe Torre over to Mountain View, California, all right, and get him on Google's ass. But they can't stop us, big dog. They can only try to contain us. Go ahead, let it rip, my man. You lead off. What you got?
All right, real quick, we're going to add a live one right now. Take the Tigers on the run line, -1.5 at plus 120. I got it at -130. I think plus 120 is fantastic value. Don't see how the White Sox are going to keep up here again. Anyway, back to the real picks of the today. We're going with the Twins at the Athletics. Listen, Twins -1.5, -115. They have killed this line 3 straight games, and there's no reason why I think they won't kill it for a 4th one in a row. David Festus pitching for Minnesota. He's been fine, and Mitch Spence has been terrible at home. He has a 7.71 home ERA. And by the way, the bullpen of the Athletics is ranked last. And that is a recent thing, which means they are still on a downward spiral. Anyway, we're going to my favorite play of the day, Yankees parlay, taking the Yankees first 5 money line and the Yankees full game run line at -1.5. I got this at near even money, -102. I absolutely love this bounce back spot for the Yankees, and I love this bounce back spot for Max Fried. Fried struggled last time out for the first time this season against the Dodgers, but he is having a Cy Young caliber year, and I 100% trust him to take care of Cleveland here, who have been up and down. Yanks are facing Slade Ciccone, who just has brutal underlying metrics. I expect him to have a similar outing to last time out, where he let up 5 runs over 4.1 innings. I also parlayed Tigers money line with the Yankees money line just for a little bit of fun. I think we crush these picks, and I'm excited to watch.
I'm excited to watch too. Now, speaking of excited to watch, have you seen the Diamondbacks Braves game?
We had a parlay. We had a parlay in the chat going last night, and someone said we got to go with the Braves money line, and I just felt wrong. I just can't trust their bullpen. So yeah, I took the team total over in that one, but I think the Braves come back. The Diamondbacks pitching cannot hold up.
Well, let me tell you, it's the bottom of the 9th, and the Diamondbacks are up 11-10. And the Braves bullpen just blew it. Literally, they were up 10-7 in the top of the 9th. So you called it there, buddy. You absolutely nailed it, bro.
Brutal. Listen, if you are the Braves, you have got to be coming down on your players. You got to get it together. You have your star players coming back. They're starting to hit. How can you let these games get away? Just brutal.
Just brutal indeed. Just brutal indeed. Tizzle said the Diamondbacks bullpen will give it right back.
Hey, I just put $5 on it, plus 420.
There you go. Look, and they said it in the chat too. All right. Cags, our man, Got an RBI double today. All right. You know what? Hey, I'll give him a gator chop since he did go to the University of Florida. There we go. Yeah, that's the big chop. Dude, I'll say this. It's funny, man. A buddy of mine, Jacquez Green, he played wide receiver there, played wide receiver in the NFL. I talked to him all the time. I was like, dude, how big of a chomp would you go? Like, and exactly what you just said. He goes, if it was Miami, if it was Florida State, he was like, dude, just letting the big chops go. Oh, I love it, man. Bruce, my boy, said, what the Halliburton? This is what we're talking about tonight, all right? So a fun parlay. We've got our threes picks. All right, we've got everything on the board. All right, now I'm going to put together this parlay, 3 legs. Yep, Z-Money, that's him. That's him. Dude, we'll get him on the show. Well, never mind. We can't because he coaches high school football now. But, yeah. Dude, Quez, my dog. Man, that's my boy, man. We've been buddies for a minute, and he's a good-ass dude, man. Good dude, and a legend. I mean, obviously a legend. And he laughed at the Spurrier, if anybody hasn't seen it.
Alan, everybody on the team's got to be accountable. That's what losers do. So get together.
Thanks there, Spurrier. Appreciate that one. Oh, man. Yep, Jonesy sure did. Man, Quez, dude. Oh, Quezzy, dude. He has stud teams, man. All right, so parlay tonight. Now, let me know what you think. If you don't like it, I get it. Completely understandable. But I did want to start the parlay party here and just start to get a look. All right. So Thunder money line, I think we're all good on that. Tyrese Halliburton 3+3s. Here's where it gets interesting. You could take that down to 2 threes. All right. If you bring that down to 2 threes, leave SGA at 2 threes. Pays out plus 170. Tina said, so this is similar to the AB3. It is. It's absolutely the exact same thing. Tina. Oh, you make me smile. Yeah. So if you want to, like, if this is how you want to roll, all right. Halliburton at 3 threes, SGA at 2 threes, plus 260. If you want to drop Halliburton to 2 threes, leave SGA at 2 threes, and the Thunder money line plus 165. And I did this on BetMGM, but it's going to be the same pretty much everywhere. Also, I believe Birdie tells me Aaron Rodgers about to sign with the Steelers pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Looks like he's about to do it. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. But yeah, if you have any other thoughts on parlays tonight, drop them in. List down in the comments what you see. Tina said, R.I.P. Oh, yeah, it's interesting. Like, man, I don't know how to feel on that. Mosh, any thoughts you have there?
On the Steelers or on the parlay?
Either way, parlay or the Steelers.
The parlay for my risk-free bet on DK. That's a fantastic look. So I'm definitely taking that. I like the Steelers at the end of the day. I don't know how. Every single season, I think they're going to stink, and every single season they come out bruising. So I don't think I would ever count them out, because at the end of the day, if your opponents are coming out and afraid to get hit, you can win some games. Listen, the Giants do it every once in a while. I'm a Giants fan, so it's kind of brutal to watch year in, year out lately. But if you can bruise a team, you can make them think twice.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Now, I mean, you've got all your NFL futures money. Matty Boy said, I'll just count them out.
Hey, I didn't say I was putting money on them. I'm just saying.
I know. Oh, Matty Boy, that's a great comment. AB, what do you think about Thunder minus 5.5 first half? I absolutely love it. Craig, I think you might have, honestly. All right, in the chat, and then, Mosh, I'd love your thoughts on that right there. But Dude, I think Craig is spot on here. I actually like this play more than I do the full game because I think that it is going to be like I think Craig has it perfect because you could dial this in even more and go first quarter. And I don't know what the number is. I assume 2.5, 3.5 likely, right? So you could dial that in, but with the first quarter, you don't have much to play around with. Like one little thing can screw you over, which is why I think what Craig has here in the first half, it absolutely like your risk drops, and you don't need that many more points. You know what I'm saying? And look, as Big Slick Rick says right here, OKC is the best first half team in the NBA, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I think that the Pacers really have the ability to kind of come back late in games once they get their momentum going. But I think OKC will definitely be able to shut them out and get their roll going first.
Here we go. Look at this. Just made it official.
I don't believe it.
Some of that, Schefter. You like that, Adam? Oh, man. Sox just scored. There we go. Look, hey, we talked about it, man. Weather-wise today, Diamondbacks and Braves had the best weather out there, and they absolutely proved that one. Tigers of the White Sox, man. Dude, great weather there. Royals of the Cardinals. What is that? Bottom sixth. Royals up 3-0 there. Let's see. My man Rich said AB going to Vegas next Thursday. Dude, I would friggin' love to do that. Oh my God, man. That would be a blast, dude. I hope you guys have an absolute great time. Ian Rappaport just reported, yeah, get you some of that, Rappaport. We should have sent the tweet with breaking. But there we go, man. Aaron Rodgers is a Pittsburgh Steeler. There it is.
It is, I think, one of the biggest mistakes that they will make this postseason.
Well, it was funny, dude. It's funny, and everybody's got the picks. I'll pull it down. So I did a radio show yesterday. Okay, JB and the General, shout out to them. And we were talking about just this, and it was like, okay, if you're the Steelers and you don't sign Rodgers, you were gonna have to make a trade for somebody. It couldn't be Mason Rudolph. You know what I mean? So it felt like it was coming pretty soon, and that they were going to have to. They were going to have to do something. I mean, they were going to have to do something. Scott said, "Cue up the breaking news music." Just makes me laugh. All right, we'll get out of here, but I did not mean to click that twice. I gotta lighten up the room here. Let's see. It's just too much light. All right, so all right, we'll get out of here. But I found speaking of news, and it made me laugh about this. I found this site, and I don't know the name of it. 2-0 White Sox. There's this site on YouTube, and so all they do is they make these AI videos, okay, of celebrities like passing away, but none of them make any sense whatsoever, but they act like it just happened. And then they have a picture of like the funeral. And I'll give you an example. The one that they go to all the time is the guy from Pawn Stars, Rick, like the main guy, and it's the weirdest thing because all these people keep clicking on it, and they're like, Rick from Pawn Stars in a, hot air balloon crash or something, something insane. And people like it has like 40,000 views in like 2 minutes. And then I look at the comments and it's people just like, you asshole. I don't know why I find it funny, but like I'm not laughing at the death part. I'm just laughing at like the news part and like these people. And YouTube's all over it. Tina, I know it sounds crazy, but like I'll find a picture of it and tweet it because the picture, like they act like the hot air balloon crash just happened like right now, but then they also have a picture of like the funeral. Like the funeral happened in 1 minute after. Like it sounds so dumb. I can't explain it. But YouTube keeps trying to shut them down. I mean, they do keep shutting them down, but they keep popping up new ones, and they'll. I don't know. It's pure insanity. The last 60 seconds, just take that out of your heads. Mosh, give me a baseball stat. We need to get that. We need to get that insanity out of here.
Baseball stat or a really, really fun $5 throw in right now on the Cardinals. Really kind of suspicious about the Royals pitching staff right now. It's plus 700. I would 100% jump on that. Just a little fun sprinkle for the end of the day. You know what I mean? You got 3 innings left to hit. You're only down 3 runs. Plus 700 is a little bit large for my taste.
Yep. There you go. Also, I'm going to tell you this. If you ever put things in storage before, like a storage facility, right? So I realized this yesterday. Everyone's house has like a different smell. And I'm not saying bad. It's just everyone's house, just like you go in, it just has a different smell, right? If you go to a storage facility and go to like the ones that are inside, like the climate cooled ones, okay? You can get all of that absolute mega house smell from 300 different. I realized that yesterday. I was like, this is like everyone's house in a neighborhood combined into one. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get Prince of picks up here. I promised that I would. And hold on 1 second.
By the way, speaking of your house smell, I had multiple girlfriends in the past steal my sweatshirts with this express purpose of just being like, I like how you smell. I'm going to keep this now.
Nice.
Never got it back.
Hey, well, it stinks that you lose the sweatshirt. It stinks that you lose it, but at least you smell good. You know what I mean? Take that one with you. Okay. Prince of Picks. Norway, draw, no bet, plus 100. Estonia, Israel, both teams to score plus 100. Belgium, money line. Czechia, money line. Minus 103. I hope I got that correct, my friend. Prince of Picks, give me a thumbs up in the chat if we got that right. There we go. A couple comments. Those clothing materials never come back. Nope. Once it finds a new hanger, it ain't yours. What's the hat? AB. 1 second, I'll show you. It is the state of Tennessee. Right there. So, University Traditions is where I get this. And you'll see me at times tweet them out. They're awesome. Absolutely awesome. Look them up, man. University Traditions. You'll find them on Twitter. I think it's like universitytraditions.com. Great site. They make a lot of cool stuff. And yeah, huge fans of them, man. Huge fans. Tina, I know, right? Yeah. Hey, off the top rope. There we go. Millsy. We got it. It is. It is. Yep. Got to give some love to the state of Arizona. All right. Mosh, we'll get out of here, man. All right. Read through your picks one more time. Scotty, what's up, brother?
We're taking the Twins, 1.5 at minus 115. We're taking the Yankees in the same game parlay. Yankees first 5 money line and the Yankees run line minus 1.5.
Beautiful work, my friend. All right, I'm going with a 3-leg parlay here. A little AB3 action. Thunder money line. Tyrese Halliburton 3+3s. SGA 2+3s. Put those 3 together plus 260. Okay. All right. We'll get out of here, man. We get out of here. All right. Yeah, Big Scott, what up, bro? TJ, I like the hats with the white string over the back. Dude, me too. Me too, man. They've got a bunch of them. They're dope for sure. Check them out. University Traditions. They're great folks, man. Yeah. Big Jeff said bet the farm. Let's go. Oh, and Prince says I should mention we are currently 15-6 in his international play so far. Man, on fire. The boy's doing that in the NBA playoffs too.
I've been following
Prince do?
every pick. He's been fire. Absolutely. Take a look out for his live picks also, because like he'll just take like a soccer game, like rounding out in the second half, and he'll find some solid value pretty consistently.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, he dude, bit of money, man. So have you. So's Brad. Guess I gotta step my game up. Scott says AB any KBO plays. Not for me. We'll have to hit up Greg on that one. He'll have them for sure. I do not. All right. Maybe any soccer plays too. Yep. Let me get these right back up here. This is from Prince of Picks. Norway. Draw no bet plus 100. Estonia. Israel. Both teams to score plus 100. And then Belgium money line. Czechia money line minus 103. So there we go.
I will say on that Israel pick, like they're solid at scoring. Like I'm not giving out his pick for him, but both teams to score is a solid look anytime they play. Like really solid, because even against like the most powerful teams in the world, they'll manage to score at least one. It's fun.
Yeah. There we go. Beautiful work. All right, yeah, Tizzle, look. Fade Kiwoom in Grand Baseball. They haven't won 3 in a row all season. Okay. There we go.
Oh, same thing could be said about the Rockies.
And the A's as of late. Who dropped in the stat? Was that Tizzle? I think the A's have won 1 out of their last 21 games or something like that.
It's been absolutely brutal. Like their offense can hit every once in a while, and you'll see them and you'll be like, oh, I don't know if I want to fade them because their offense can hit 4 or 5 runs. Just remember they're doing it in a AAA ballpark, and their bullpen is absolutely the worst in baseball. It's not even close. They have dropped 5 spots in the last 2 weeks. Do you know how hard that is?
I mean, dude,
they're beating the Nats.
Very. Yeah.
Just brutal. I think they have like I'll take a look at it in a second, but like they're just absolutely brutal. We're not supposed to do this online, looking up things, but we can for a second. They have a 6.28 ERA and a 1.69 WHIP. The next closest is the Nats bullpen at 587.
Keep talking. Keep going. You're good. I got to grab something. Keep going.
So I'm pretty sure within the last 2 weeks, the Athletics ERA, bullpen ERA, went from about 5.40 to 6.28, which is an absolutely insane collapse. And if you look at their games, you'll see how many runs that opponents are scoring on them. Just for record on the WHIP, like I don't know how familiar you guys are. An average WHIP right here is about 1.28, 1.3. They're at a 1.69. Absolutely atrocious. If the A's ever get up early in the game, just fade them. Like it's a solid value any day.
There you go. All right. I'm gonna come up with a game because I have missed doing this for so long. All right, we're gonna put together a game for tomorrow. We're gonna do it all weekend, and we're gonna have some giveaways. The Tiger Chain is back. I haven't seen this in 11 months. Oh, my God. All right, we're going to give – this is going to be the new thing. We're going to give away a couple of these, okay? God, I missed that. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Get out of here.
Guess who just scored? Cardinals, baby. Cardinals. All right.
Nice. Look at you. Dude, calling it in real time. Attaboy. Okay. All right. We'll get out of here. We'll be live tomorrow, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. And like I said, Friday. All right, look. We're giving out, dude, a Tiger Chain. Let me turn that thing around. Look at that. love it. All right, man. All right. Be good. Thank you all so much. And thank you all for just holding it down while we went through all kinds of crazy house stuff. And finally, it is done. God, it feels good. Wearing your own clothes is more than more than what you had in a bag of like 5 shirts, 3 pairs of shorts. Oh, it's nice. Just to shower in your own shower again. All right. That's too much. Anyways. All right. We'll get out of here, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Till then, everybody, best of luck. Cash these tickets. We'll see you soon. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!